Somebody broke our sign! Check it out. Someone cracked our sign. Isn't that messed up? He broke the legs right off of it. He broke it in the one spot that matters most. Now it can't even stand. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Also, he scratched the shit out of it too. It doesn't usually look this bad. We actually just got this sign like a month ago. It's not as bad on this side, although that's pretty bad. And, of course, the broken leg and everything. But yeah, this guy smashed the shit out of our sign. That's not cool. Whew. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. That's right, Mischief 6 Cerrone. No, I didn't see it happen. So here, I'll tell you what happened. I was sitting in the back of the store cleaning up the back room, which I'll show you later. It looks way better now. So I was just in the back cleaning the back room, and somebody actually called us on our store phone and said, hey, someone's outside destroying your sign. And, you know, I'm in the back room, I don't even hear this phone call, and like our new hacker girl, she's like, huh? What? Hey Cody, someone said that someone's destroying our sign? I'm like, oh yeah, that's a big problem. And I run outside to go see what's happening. And sure enough, some guy was out there, and I catch him going like this. So he's got it, and he just goes, whew, and just throws it down the street a little bit. And it hits a car, and hits a pole, and it's just sitting there on the sidewalk. And I'm like, this is hilarious. What the fuck? What do I do? What in the world can a guy do about this, right? So many options. Could run up and just hit him right in the face. But that wouldn't be a good idea. That would be very temporary justice, because he'd probably get justice right back. I don't know. So I just said, hey, what's up? Right to his face. And he just kind of looks at me. And the guy is very much out of it. He doesn't look like he understands English anymore. And he's just like walking down the street. And did I forget to mention, the guy has like a 6-foot metal pole that he's carrying around with him. Very strange guy. Was it his day off? I didn't ask. It was my day off, though. And he ruined my day off. And you know what that means. I can do whatever I want. So, I follow him down the street a little bit. And the guy is so out of it, I think, like, I definitely stand out. Look at this bright red shirt. But he probably won't even notice me. I follow about 1/2 of a block away from him. And, you know, of course, I called the police. And the guy's walking down the street with this metal pole, just bashing everything he sees, everything he comes across, yelling at every person he sees. I'm like, this guy is like as high profile as possible, just trying to cause trouble. Kelsey mentioned on the phone, maybe he was just trying to get arrested so that he could go sleep in jail instead of on the streets or whatever. Makes sense to me given what he's doing, but next, it got a little bit more interesting. He stops at a place called H Mart, which is like a Korean version of a Safeway, essentially. And he walks inside and grabs all of their magazines and newspapers and just throws them all out into the street and just keeps hucking them and kicking them. It was crazy. Yeah, he was hitting people's cars, like cars that were driving by. He'd hit them with this metal pole. Crazy guy. It again got interesting after he left H Mart, after throwing all the newspapers and magazines. He pulls out one of those long wooden poles that you see, like, you know when you have a baby tree and it's got 2 wooden poles right next to it holding the tree up with some rope or whatever? He pulls one of those out of the ground. So now this guy's dual wielding poles. And he's running down the street just hitting everything he sees. And again, I'm still just following behind him like, this is crazy. I really hope the police come and help out. At this point, I probably called 911 like 4 times to be like, hey, you guys really should be here. By the way, he's now on this street instead of this street. Like, he's moving down the street. So anyway, he gets a little bit more down the street, and one more interesting thing before we bust him. There's a girl sitting at a bus stop, and this is the only time I thought, oh shit, I should probably go interfere. But she's just sitting there minding her own business, like at the bus stop, and there's like this metal kind of wall behind her, and the guy's just banging his pipe, like his metal pole, right next to her face on this like metal bus stop, just banging away, and the chick's like very clearly scared of this. And the whole time I'm like, you know, I feel like I should go help out, but also, move! Get the fuck out of there, you know? Don't let him just bang a pipe next to your face. Like, get out of there. So she didn't. She just kind of like was scared until he went away. And I was like, okay, well, it worked out for her, so what do I know? Anyway, I'll catch up on chat in a minute. I'm almost done with the story. So finally, he crosses the street into like basically the central area of where all the dorms are. It's like called Campus Parkway, right? It's where all the college kids are, and that's a good place for him to be because no one's going to do anything about him. So he goes to hop onto a bus, and I sprint right up to that bus, half a block, and I go right up to the bus driver's face, and I go, "Hey, don't move! Police are looking for that guy." And then he goes, "Oh, I thought he was weird." And the bus driver walks right out of the bus with me and kind of asks me what's going on. And then, amazingly, for the first time ever, the police roll right up, and I run straight out into the street and go, "Right here, buddy! Pull over!" And at first it didn't look like they were going to pull over, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But I'm just like waving, and the bus driver's waving, and they finally pulled over onto the sidewalk and arrested the guy. And so we busted him! Chump busted! I got revenge for my sign. You need to record these things for us. That's what I was thinking when I was down the street. I'm like, wow, this would have been great if I brought my streaming backpack. Alright guys. I'm back. You ready for this? Hey, what's up, Mr. Wongburger? We gotta pay respects to the sign. Our sign got damaged in a violent, malicious attack by a street terrorist, and now it's time to put it down. Please follow me and be respectful. Here we are out in Murder Alley. Welcome to Murder Alley, everyone. Let me pull up Twitch chat really quick. Be respectful as he takes it to a dumpster. That's right. Alright guys, so if anyone could say some nice words about my sign now before I put her down, it'd be much appreciated. She served us well. She always was a good sign. She was beautifully designed by Kelsey Lewin and paid for out of by me. Well, the business, but I did the credit card transaction, so I get some credit too for the creation. Kind of a fatherly role, right? To just pay the bill. So the sign, it was great. Half Japanese, as you can see. It says Pink Gorilla in Japanese on there, and it says buy, sell, trade. And it wasn't just buy, selling, and trading. There were also retro Nintendo, Sega, Xbox, PlayStation important cards. Can you believe that? All on one sign. It conveyed all of this information. It was essentially a library that was just destroyed by our street terrorists. So, anyway, everyone please press F to pay respects as I get out of the way for a car that's coming down the street.